Okay.
Where are we staying again? Some place near the canteen, they said, but where was that?
All kinds of people I need to talk to.
Figures
With stars.
are staring at us. Let's try to put it out of our minds, Senna.
Okay. Let's see. Ah, there you are. Sorry, you are. I'm Solon, Procurement Division, Colony 4. I got orders from the commander to set you up with a tent you can use during your stay here. So make yourselves at home. Thanks a lot. The commander told me something else as well. That you guys helped out everyone here at the colony, and we all owe you a lot. I'm afraid I won't have time to attend to you personally, but if there's anything you need while you're here, just let us know, okay? Well, I'll leave you to it. Well, they seem nice. What a reception. Someone seemed like a nice person. Maybe we should go in and rest. Cool. I think I'd like to take a bath first, actually. Hey, Unilove, if you're headed to the bath. Ew, you called me love. That makes me feel weird. Let's just stick with plain old Uni, okay?
The consul we fought back there.
Uh-huh.
Oddly, he was strikingly similar to our own consul.
Both sides are going to have consuls. Why is that odd?
More accurately, not just similar, they're the same.
Oh.
They're the same. Are they really?
Weird.
Our colonies regard each other as enemies. But if the consuls giving the orders are the same, it means...
It means?
Hmm.
Come on. Just spit it out, man.
A consul's such a big deal. I thought they were everywhere, like your run-of-the-mill Nopon.
Riku refused to let remark of Uni slide.
Got that right?
Uh.
Nopon, a rare species world cannot live without. Protect at all cost.
Leaving Nopon out of this?
They all
What's
believe
this
that.
mean? That these guys are mega suspicious?
Yes, I suspect they may be more deeply involved than we thought.
Involved how, though? With what?
With the reason why we fight, with deciding our fate.
Our fate. And the queens? You think they're in cahoots?
What can you tell us about your queen?
I think we've only laid eyes on her once. Right?
Yeah. At the homecoming, I think. She had long silver hair.
Yup, real dignified. Proper pretty wings, too. Wings? Like yours, Uni? Sort of, but they were much more of a shining white. Well, as for our queen, she was really elegant. Refined and graceful. And her ears, they were super long. Up to here. Guess that means our queen's are different folks, all right?
The consuls are kind of like the queen's servants, right?
The castles. Their role is to convey the Queen's directives to the colonies, along with handling admin and decision-making.
So what? If we explain the deal to the Queen, you think she might actually get the picture? Yeah?
Pretty much.
I don't recommend getting your hopes up.
Oh, yeah?
The Queens sit at the very pinnacle of the hierarchy.
So you think they won't even give us the time of day, huh?
I'm saying they might be the same as the consuls, our enemy.
What? Also, somehow that consort, he became Mobius.
Or maybe Mobius is the consuls.
The situation's already dire enough. It'd be best to temper our expectations.
I really like how logical Tyon is. It can be kind of infuriating to be like, well, I know everything. Like, alright, whatever.
Is that so? Colony 4. Henceforth, all orders are rescinded. Eliminate Ouroboros at all cost. Make this known throughout the colonies. Ouroboros has no place in this world. Their existence must be erased without a trace.
Huh. I wonder what the masks are for. They must look different. Or something. The masks are mind control? Maybe? Let's save the game.
It's good to keep a record.
We've endured the fierce fighting at Colony 4. And learned that the consuls and Mobius are one and the same. Truths we took for granted continue to crumble at our feet. We have spent so long blindly walking the path set before us without question. But we are more curious now of our future selves, of our purpose.
So, split into 3 units, our main troops go wide, and first to make contact withdraws? What are you, a coward?
What was that?
Huh?
I asked you what you said. You think I'm scared, is that it? I'll have you know, my plan is textbook.
Drop it, Tyon!
Let go! Colony 13 is a complete enigma. Our data is incomplete.
It's just way too cautious, you clod. It's tedious and it's dull. Can you see that? If we don't eat now, we'll starve. We don't have the time to mess around.
What does...
Look, Tyche
Does she
boy.
have horns?
I mean, we're Iron Lambda, yeah? The colony led by Commander Isard. And this is some no-name backwater. We hit from the side, and we hit hard. Am I wrong? What we need is momentum. Gotta play hard to win big.
Yeah, I think she has horns. So she's a blade. Or descended from blades. I'm so confused on the actual
Right,
metric of
I
what is
see.
what is not.
One team draws the sentries away.
Yeah, she's a blade.
Then the main
Okay,
force
never
can strike
mind.
en masse, where the flank will be
What?
left loosely defended. Seems optimal. Is that right, Tyon?
Huh? Yes. Correct.
So she's an ice blade.
All right. If that's your opinion, we'll approve it. Yes, Isard?
Yes. If you say it'll work, I trust you.
Also a
Copy,
blade.
Tyon.
Yes.
Commander, strategist. It's almost time. The new consul should be arriving from the castle soon.
Of course. On my way.
My, that time already.
Nimue, why are you still using that gizmo?
Now that's not very polite, Izzard. This mechanical gizmo is much more precise than the iris clock. And unaffected by the black fog. Right, Tyon?
Huh? Right.
So blades have characteristics of, like, their elements, more than likely?
I can't see a thing! Sergeant! Where are you? Sergeant! What? What's going on?
This is a bad idea. God dang, man. Was it just that one dude? Like, I win.
There should be an exit through the southern water vein. Head straight for that.
And you, ma'am?
We'll hold the line here, keep them occupied.
Begging your pardon, that's idiocy and certain death.
Tyon,
You can't.
you all still have a future. Until the day of your homecoming, please just live. And here.
I couldn't. I won't. Don't do this, ma'am.
Listen, I need you to live, Tyon. You must. Flee for the colony.
Tyon, get moving! Hurry!
How can I?
Tyon!
Ma'am! Ma'am! Nimue!
Oh, that sucks. Leaving your friends, your family. Did he fight that dude who told him, oh, let's just fight? Like, nah.
Shouldn't have put so much stock in your irises, Kay. That is what you get. It's just bad luck. The plan was sound. If not for the black fog. It's all about the skin feel. You've only got eyes up front. That's why Kay lost. Sounds, the air, breathing. When you can feel all that, you don't need the iris.
And for all that, you still slunk back, tail between legs. Are you forgetting that fact?
He's awful forgetful, isn't he? So, I'm still breathing, and I had a ball with them kids, right until I had to scarper.
Excuses a penny.
What are you
Like a
implying?
Medusa head?
Excuse me? Is this a private party, or can I interject? I was thinking I might head out alone next. Is that allowed?
You want to see with your own iris, eh?
Pretty much. Plus, there's Izzard and Colony Lambda, right? It'll be an extremely amusing situation, don't you think? Yeah, we'll have fun, I'm sure.
Goodest of mornings. Morning, Manana. Okay, everyone's here. We got word from Ethel a little while ago. There's something she wants to tell us, and we should go to the count's room to hear it. Very well. We should say thanks for this tent, at least. Okay, let's go see what Ethel has to say then. There's just people here. What happens if I talk to them, though? So, you guys were originally affiliated with Colony 9 and Colony Gamma, is that right? It must have caused quite a stir when word got out that they produce rebels. Do you think they're okay? Somehow, I highly doubt that. I wish we could go and check. Okay, so you do get points for it. Okay. Interesting. I like the fact that you can see how full it is to the next level. That's better than just being like,
People
okay,
in
keep
Colony
on
4
going.
are certainly quick to accept things.
After the day they had yesterday. I knew Ethel's lot was sturdy, but...
You lot sleep all right?
Yeah, like a log. Thanks for the room. You cleaned it out just for us.
Don't sweat it. Just a token from us higher-ups. My Iris's clock. I couldn't quite believe it. So I went outside and hunted down a Hox as a test.
And?
Didn't get snuffle. The flame clock didn't show, and neither did any motes. Looks like it's real.
Yeah. We were baffled too, at first.
Anyway, we're all thankful to you. Flame clocks don't work so good when you're dirt. Hated having to worry about when my number might be up.
Wait, dirt? I thought Ethel's rank was silver. It was when she saved our hides, wasn't it?
Well, snuff happens. Kamaravi. Heard of him? Call him the Smouldering. The greatest warrior in all of Agnes.
That dude's in a
The
freaking...
commander loves to spar with the guy.
I know him. They say his spear technique is unparalleled.
They're just in
That, and
X-Mex.
he's an Ace Veronis pilot.
They're just in dolls.
Wow. So
in the
Kamaravi
world.
and Ethel were rivals.
That's right. We fought against him who knows how many times now. Took our share of damage, but then so did they. At one time, one of his Veronis' knee joints blew clean out. Well, most likely it was a failure of maintenance. The commander could have ended it then and there.
Also a blade, though.
But no.
Telling other people's tales again? Not very endearing. Cut it out.
Commander! Apologies, Mom.
I'm joking.
Ethel?
It became a tremendous scandal. The castle stripped our colony of our silver rank, demoting us to dirt. But look. They were made the lowest of the low, and still they chose to stick by me, even though it meant having to live day to day. That is why I must prevail. Over him.
Huh? But you're...
Free from the yoke of the flame clock, yes, certainly. However, this is another matter.
What is it about then?
Hunger? Pride? Desire? Joy, maybe? It's a little hard to put into words, but something along those lines. I haven't all the time in the world. And my troops understand this full well. For me, well, all of us, really. A rematch with Kamaravi is everything. And that will give purpose to the remainder of our lives.
A purpose to life.
Right, okay. On an emotional level, I could understand.
Wow, really?
I didn't say I agreed. I just see her point of view, that's all.
All right now, let's put a pin in the philosophizing. When we talked last night, you said your destination was Sword March, as I recall.
Right.
Come along.
I think the most upsetting thing about games is like your walk will always be faster than anyone else's walk. Like, look, I'm not really going any faster. I'm just, it's hard to keep their pace. Hey.
This right here is Sword March. Well, that part is common knowledge, I suppose. To get there, you have a few possible routes. Mainly the northern and the southern. And then, the direct route cutting through the ocean vortex.
You don't say. That works.
Nobody's done it before.
Such a tease.
You can try to approach it from sea or from air. But as soon as you're close to it, you'll end up being ripped to shreds.
Oh.
Trust me, it's not just the waves and the wind. We believe there's some other force at play there. And so, through elimination then, these two. And quite frankly, I wouldn't advise going north.
Why's that?
The road's dangerous, and it runs right past Agnes Castle territory. You'd have a hard time getting through.
Tyan, turns out you were right.
As always.
Additionally, you are
Okay.
Ouroboros. If you face another colony, you may find the same thing happening as did with us.
I'd feel safe betting on it.
If you go south, the battle lines are relatively fixed. If you can proceed along this route, you'll get there in about 2 months.
2 months?
2 months.
But
there's more?
even if you reach the sword, this city, yes? It's hard to believe you would find it there. It seems far-fetched.
How so?
Once, we had to advance across this region ourselves. It was empty. Nothing but the sword piercing the landscape. And then, there's that word you mentioned, city. What could that possibly mean? Is it a person? Or a thing?
When Guernica talked about it, it sounded kind of like a colony?
I was pretty sure it was an object.
Will you still go there, regardless?
Yeah. That was the idea. For a chance to live on.
Then there's no more to say. Boliaris.
Mom?
Our guests will be leaving soon. Let's give them any assistance we can.
No worries.
Feel free to use the facilities here at your leisure.
I
Get
was
ready for
going
what's
to
ahead.
anyways. You don't have to say a word. Let's go. Food.
Mimi? Relax. We're just doing what Ethel said. Just using the facilities at our leisure. You have to eat, else you won't grow. It's just... don't let them get to you. Yeah?
Hey.
What is this?
It used to belong to my friend. He always wore it till last year. Yes, he died, fighting against Colony Psi. You animals killed him. Shot him right here.
Oof.
Clean through.
Ooh, nice.
You're wrong. We're actually from Colony Gam... Mimi, what?
If that's what you want, go ahead and shoot. It's not like I'm a hard target.
Now we're talking. Oh, what? You're nearly done anyway. Well then keep your lousy embers. Die today or in 3 months' time, not much difference. Just mind you don't get poisoned before your time's up.
What a jerk. So uncalled for.
Senna, it's fine. He was right. We did kill people. Maybe not his friend, but certainly others.
We had no choice. If we hadn't have, we'd be goners.
We had no choice. Yeah, that was clear until now. But not anymore. Right?
Uh-huh.
There's a chance we can make amends. Even if we're misunderstood.
Oh, that's a lot.
On the house. Eat your fill, friend.
Huh?
We're dirt rank, remember? Life ain't easy here. But you did help. Besides, you gave us a choice. The choice not to fight. Now, we won't have to take others' lives. I've wished for this. And you made it true. Thanks for that.
That's a lot. That's so much. Okay, so what now? I believe the southward route is currently blocked by rockfall. I would estimate that clearing it will take some time. I guess we'll just have to wait till it's done. Guys, can I say something? Huh? Sounds heavy. I've been thinking, and I think there might be something else that we could try. You mean about Colony 4? It's hardly your responsibility. Tyon, it's not quite like that. I mean, if I see someone in trouble, I just want to help them. Maybe it's not a sense of responsibility exactly, it's more like a natural reaction. Oh, you feel that even for a former enemy? That's how I feel about it, right now at least. Mimi, your heart's big enough for everyone to have a slice. Okay, well, no time like the present. Let's do something to help. Yeah, why not? Ethel helped us out way back after all. And we've got a chance to give something back, right? I suppose it'll help us earn their trust, and kill a bit of time, maybe. I think Mimi's right. Guys, thanks. Right, well, that was heartwarming, to be sure, but what are we going to do to help exactly? Lance, you need to expend some mental energy on it yourself instead of blurting questions. I get this may be tricky for you. Oi, man. Tyon. Oi, watch it, buddy. Well, if we're going to do that, perhaps a little intelligence gathering is in order. Yeah, I guess we gotta. It's one thing to want to lend a hand, another to know where to stick it. I guess we better ask around the colony then. Still feeling weird about this? No, it's just... What, worried about helping the bad guys? It's a bit late for that, love. Anyway, if anyone tries to stir the pot again, we'll just punt them under 11us, right? And by we, I mean Lance, obviously. I'd like to call Ixnay on the punting if it's not too much bother. I'm afraid it would get quite messy. Come on, it was just a figure of speech, mate. Okay then, everyone good to start asking around the colony to find out how we can help. Let's go help people out. Yeah. All across Ionius, you will find eye icons. Look near them for info that could be useful on your travels. Yay. Well, I'm gonna go talk to people because there's a lot of, like, stars and such. Laszlo? I hope you'll stop by the canteen again. Anyone with an empty stomach gets a warm welcome here. Thanks. We love your cooking too. No, come on, it's not all that. But seriously, I'll even slip you a few freebies on the house if I've got enough ingredients in. Cool, thanks. Oh, okay. So, who ultimately is our true enemy? Is it Agnes or the consoles? Or could it be you? Nah, I didn't mean it, but I don't think any of us can know for sure. Applies thickening by the minute. Laron. Yeah, first we're gonna hit all these, like, speech bubbles. Ymir. The flame clock really did get smashed. I can hardly believe it. I mean, I didn't even think you could smash a flame clock. All experimental data pointed to the contrary. Fascinating. You mean you were trying to smash the flame clock yourself? You got some words on you, mate. Interesting. So even before us, they were still trying to get free of it. Okay, medical corpse. The flame clock might be gone, but we still have the mark left on our bodies. I don't have anything really solid to base this on, but I think life energy and our time here in the flesh are distinct. But never mind that right now. What I am sure of is that we owe you so much thanks. For this life without constant war. Brunella. The road to Rim Flats looks to be blocked. There'll have been that landslip from when the Feronius passed through. We're using a bit of Levinus power to clear it all up at the moment. You'll be informed as soon as we're done. Thanks, we much appreciate it. Let's see, maybe I've got something you need.
There's so much choice.
Let's see what we got here. Thank you. Pleasure doing business. Come again. I got some points for it too. Sullen. Quite a few of the troops want you to be expelled from the colony. But I don't think they're driven by malice. It's just that fear and confusion has clouded their judgment. You should give them a fair hearing, or see if you can lend a hand somehow. Maybe you'll win their hearts and minds that way. If you give them a reason to fix their misunderstanding, I'm sure they'll make the effort. Thanks, Sullen. We'll give you that. That's some serious thought. Is Sullen... Yeah, Sullen's just a very odd shade. But he's not like part Mechon, part Hyentia. Maybe they don't even call him Hyentia. Maybe they could just call him India? I doubt it. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, I knew it. There was other ones in here. Hey, you'd better not just be ignoring those supply drops that come by. Don't trouble yourself too much over who they're meant for. Just get in and get the goods. Nothing I won't do to get them. Pretty much everyone would be out to get those supplies. Could easily turn into a mad scramble. Max, you popped out of nowhere. The commander has instructed us to lay off you a lot. Even though you're Agnes with turncoat Keeves. Okay, well, if that's how you feel. You're welcome for your newfound freedom, though. Okay. It's ridiculous how many monsters are crawling around here. Also, how have the wounded still not returned to active duty? It was foolish for us to set up base here. Okay. Oh,
I don't think the med team are able to respond in time.
Yeah, if this carries on, the wounded will just keep piling up higher and higher.
Proper cooking not exactly possible in the middle of barren depths, wasteland. Makoko and friends rather likely end up on menu of monsters instead, and meh, any horrid thing could happen. Quite a few of the troops want you to be expelled from the colony, but I don't think they're driven by malice. Wait, alright, talk to me. Why am I talking to you again? I thought I was done. Why did I do that to myself? Ah, you must be the ones Ethel told us about. Yeah, that's us. I'd love to give you a proper welcome, but unfortunately my hands are somewhat tied right now. Truly sorry. We've a lack of personnel, dwindling medical supplies, and the patients won't stop arriving. Things really have been rough ever since we dropped to dirt rank. Not enough medical supplies, huh? So it would appear. That kind of problem calls for a swift handling. Well, Chandra, thank you for the heads up. Okay. So now we can actually go to rest spots and talk about this stuff.
Without supplies, the medics can't do jack.
It's a problem. Seems they're already racking up patients.
Okay, at the canteen. After gathering and discussing. So you just want to sit down, you can actually get it. I guess that's what the icon is too. It's a little message one.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
In discuss, you can talk with the party about the different fragments.
Let's lay out the facts.
Alright, let's recap. Injuries from local monsters, trouble owing to the colony's location. There were also some more urgent cases with more wounded appearing by the day. Yeah, the medic team seemed super busy. It sounded like they couldn't provide adequate care, so they had always more patients coming in. I got the feeling they could deal with the staffing problem, but they didn't also have a not enough stuff problem. Even if they had, like, drugs and bandages. Those kinds of medical supplies are difficult to craft without specialized facilities. Well, we're in the arse end of nowhere, and therefore bang out of luck. Precisely. It's only a matter of time before all the supplies start running out. Spark it all. So what, we're up a creek with no paddle? But we have to do something. Ah. Hang on. No, that wouldn't. Or would it? Tyon, if you got something to say, then do. Or by the Queen's knuckles, I'll slap you. Yes, but, then again... What is it, Tyon? Did you come up with something? First of all, I have to say there's no guarantee. Spit it out, man. We can work out the kinks later. I hear you. Then let's leave this instant. You what? Oi. Where are we off to now? Galgor's Minher. If we're lucky, we might make it in time. In time for what? You're not making sense. I said we have to go this instant. I'll explain when we get there. Uni, drop it. Let's just do as he says. No want of courage.
Hey, you lot! Got a second?
What's up, Boliaris?
It's the commander.
What's the commander?
Well, I haven't seen her for ages. Do you know where she is?
Ages? Come on, it's not been that
I don't
long.
think we've seen her.
Are you sure? You haven't seen her at all? Think very carefully. She wouldn't hesitate to die for the colony if it came down to it. And she's so strong that she'll bear any burden alone, however heavy. Look, if anything would have happened to her, then... Colony 4, then... we'd be...
Okay. Calm down.
Sorry. Got carried away.
Very much so.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I guess it is like a life and death situation for the colony
Look,
itself.
if you see her, just tell me, okay? Sorry to have kept you.
Yeah.
Later. Hey, quest complete.
Galgul's Menia is north of here.
Yeah, and we better hurry, right? Well then, no time like the present.
Okay, let's see.
Wonder what's inside.
Hey.
Keep your heads or lose them.
I'm so ready for this.
What?
Overboard! Great! Gotta face me!
You're a lifesaver.
Easy figure!
Go!
Extra! Butterfly blade! Overboard!
Butterfly blade.
Where is Tyler? In this whole mess. Oh, there. No? No, there. Are y'all both serious right now? The only thing I'm just gonna have to take time on is the second list of attacks. There we go. Alright. Yeah, it's not doing so great right now. Oops. And then chain attack.
I've got an idea. All right.
You got a break on it. Let's do a heal. There we go. Little overkill.
Check out what I've got in mind.
How about something like this?
Alright, coming right up.
Let's see. Yeah. Good job.
Observe my strategy.
I might have the answer. I might have the answer.
Observe my... I'll make this...
Alright. Bam. Good. Just wait to kill it in. There we go.
Keep hitting hard.
Another knock for my leader. Guys, that was
Good job.
incredible.
Hey.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Let's see. Yeah, always use the ladder. And as I've discovered, the drop's not even enough to kill you. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I know for a fact. Okay. So do I go up here? Almost there. Let's grab. I can never grab the ones that are over there.
Ethel?
Oh, it's you.
What are you doing here?
That's what I was.
Wait, look over there!
Supply drops.
That sound.
Okay.
Was that a supply drop?
Yes, sent from Agnes.
How can you tell?
We got word that an advanced troop from Agnes had been seen in the area. And if they're in the middle of enemy territory, it has to be due to some kind of operation. The supply drop must be timed for the arrival of a main force.
Funnily enough, it's that supply drop we're after.
Did you know about the Agnian troops, Tyon?
I've known about the presence of Agnian forces in this region for a while. I could never verify that supplies were being dropped, but I won't say I didn't suspect.
Oh yeah? Well, looks like you can verify it now.
From the way that you're talking, it sounds as though you're after supplies too.
Well, medical supplies specifically. We thought Colony 4 might need them.
I see. Then it looks as though we happen to have the same goal.
Really?
Boliaris was looking for you. You didn't actually come alone, did you?
I actually did. Your understanding of the situation is correct. And I can't risk any more casualties.
So you thought you'd go and take care of this yourself, huh?
In that case, we...
I said I couldn't afford any more casualties, and that includes you. I appreciate that you're willing, but Colony 4 is my responsibility.
We want to work with you, Ethel.
Be that as it may.
We've already made our minds up. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
You might end up having to cross swords with people from your own country.
Talking about avoiding casualties, you know that includes you too, Ethel, don't you?
I yield. I can't very well refuse you now.
Don't worry, Ethel. We're not who we used to be.
Yeah, we won't drag you down.
Then if we're agreed, let's hurry and pick up those supplies.
Apologies. And thank you all.
Ethel has temporarily joined the party.
Head for the smoke rising from the container. That's our drop point.
Roger, Dodger. Let's go pick it up before someone else does.
That smarts. That smarts.
Okay, so Ethel's now on the team.
Whoever thought that we would join forces like this?
Not me. It's really unexpected for us too, Ethel.
I wonder how she fights. We'll see in a second.
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
She isn't attacking, so.
You're a lifesaver. Butterfly blade. Myopic screen. Go. I'll keep their attention on me.
Just as planned, Tyon.
Overfall.
We still do this. Our plan's work. Stay with me.
Yeah.
I've got
Where is he?
you didn't disappoint.
I'm on healing.
This over half of it. Woo! That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Great. So they are actually out here.
I'll whack 'em good.
I see you. Butterfly blade. I hate to get on your bad side, Ethel. Keep on pounding them.
Just as planned, Tyon.
Butterfly blade.
I guess the AI on actually getting the circle is not the best. Otherwise, I feel like it's hard to get in the circle. Well, you won.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
It's very reassuring to have you with us, Ethel.
I feel very much the same.
Gosh, I thought that was an actual. I was about to die. Okay. This ain't it. Oh wow, they're fighting over there. I'm way too high up. Let's see. So did y'all survive or not? Oh, doesn't tell me. Okay. Well, let's see. I might survive that. Oh, barely, but I did it.
Smarts.
Okay, so my whole thing is you have human, Gormati, Iantia, then another human, then one of the Mechon people, then a blade, and then Ethel's just another human, but she's temporary. So,
Good thing we found this.
what is Tyon? Because it seems like Noah is human, so you get one of each type. What is Tyon? Which one am I missing from that group?
Sweet, let's poke around.
Oh, I'm gonna die now. That's death. Gosh, dang it. Okay, how do I get around this, though? Yeah, that's the question. Let's turn this.
Don't try to stop us.
No.
So ready for this.
Alright. Oof.
Oh, a container.
Alright. I might survive this one. Oh, barely.
Smarts.
I think I'm on the right side,
Should we
right?
engage?
Yeah, these are tougher wolves. Wolves. I mean, you're still gonna die. Alright.
That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Wait.
You itching to get wrecked?
Oh.
Thanks.
Butterfly blade.
Is that it? Okay, great.
Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
No.
Something's not right. Keep your guard up.
Hey, something's not right.
What do we do?
No time to daydream. We have to hurry. Ethel!
You're right, Noah. We have no time to waste. Let's rout those nuisances.
Oof. She ready.
I see you! I'm the one you
Don't
want.
hesitate! Now go! You have my thanks.
Yeah, that's one.